Hello, it's Dwaine Jrivers with the Jrivers team at Phyllis Browning, and I'm really excited today to talk about a subject I really love, which is ranch real estate. I want to talk about it in two phases. The very first one is how to use it as hedge against inflation, which we've had running rampant over the last 24 months. And the second part is the fun part, which is the recreation. So let's start by what is inflation. So inflation is basically taking a group of products from one period to the next, whether it's months or years, and an increase would be an increase in inflation. And then on the real estate side, you have the same thing. So you can take values from a period in the past to a period now, which would be monthly or annual, and that's called appreciation. So to quickly talk about the hedge on inflation part is you're buying a ranch today at today's value. You're buying it either cash or with a mortgage. Either way, the price is fixed. If it's mortgage or mortgage payments are fixed. If it's cash, it's fixed. So it is a hedge against inflation. Your inflation continues to rise, as does your appreciation on your ranch, but your payments or the value that you had paid for the ranch does not change. So it is a beautiful way. All real estate is a way to hedge inflation, whether it's your home, your investment properties, your ranch, but we're specifically talking about ranches today. Now let's move to the fun part, which is the recreation. So what is a ranch? A ranch can be, depending on where you are and what part of the state, specifically talking about the state of Texas, it could be 50 acres or it could be several thousand acres. It can be used for whatever your interests are. Whether you like to hunt, most people say hunting. If you're into hunting, it could be deer, several varieties of exotic species. It could have surface water on it, whether it be in the form of a stock pond or a lake or a creek or a river, and then it could be used for fishing or for waterfowl shooting. The other thing too, a lot of people, if you're not into any of that, bring your dirt bikes, bring your ATVs, bring your kids. Just, enjoy the ranch. The ranch you can find a ranch with a small home, a trailer house, RV, all the way up to, 10,000 square foot lodge. And depending on what it is you like, you can get with certain areas and big enough ranch, you could even have an airstrip if you're a pilot and you have your own plane. Let's talk a little bit too about the upkeep on the ranch and the carrying costs. One of the beautiful things in Texas is we have agricultural or wildlife exemptions. So your ranch would fall under one of those. Agriculture would be if you wanted to raise cattle, sheep, goats, or some other kind of livestock. The other is called wildlife, where you just keep it open wildlife. So if it's a hunting ranch and you don't want to raise any animals to take to market, you just leave it wildlife, and then your taxes are almost zero, which is the beautiful part. So it keeps your carry costs once you have bought at a minimum. So you can take the kids, the family, out to the ranch for the weekend to play and enjoy. The other part is it's a good way to grow wealth for future generations. Texas real estate is on the ranch side has not went down in years and years, and is not predicted to. So you get the advantage of the appreciation we've already spoken about at the same time where you're really enjoying using it. A few of the pitfalls: make sure that if you get in the market for a ranch, that you seek out a real estate agent with ranch experience, because it is different. There are several facets, whether it could be water rights, mineral rights, wind rights have gotten to be a lot more important over the last several years. Easements, access to the property. Does anybody else have access through your property? And then survey, boundaries, fencing. There's lots of parts and pieces, so make sure that you team yourself up with a great ranch real estate broker to help you navigate the process. Nothing more fun than having a ranch to go out on the weekends and enjoy. So I'd like to close by saying, please go on whichever media that you have seen us, like us, comment on it. We'd also ask that you reach out to us through all of the means of communication for any future topics. We would love to be able to address those with you. If you are searching for a ranch and you need an experienced ranch broker, please reach out to us. That's the Jrivers team at Phyllis Browning, and I'm Dwaine Jrivers.